It's a great day, my amazing CEOs. Thank you so much for welcoming us into your home or into your office. It's an honor and a privilege to be streaming right now on your iPhone or your Android or your tablet or your iPad, or maybe right now we're on your big screen TV. That's kind of cool. I know there's two offices across this country right now. We're streaming in the break room, or perhaps we're in on your computer right now as you're getting your day going. Thanks so much. It's an honor and a privilege. My promise to you is that this will not only be a good use of your time, but you'll get what you need, the sales resources, the sales message, the sales systems, and the sales processes to help you get to $100,000 plus a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. And to do that, we start up every single morning the exact same way, which is what's one of our business philosophies. We didn't create it, but boy, did we adopt it. And that is success leaves clues. You've heard that before, but what if we applied it? What if we look at every morning, which we're going to do, a case study? And inside that case study, we look at CEOs and how they've had challenges and how they've had successes and what worked and what didn't work. And we pull the proven practices and we share them with you right away. So you can implement it in your business. Isn't that kind of cool? So let's get started as we do every single morning with our case study. So let's go back to 1848 when a man named Louis Bryant set up a small watchmaking shop in Switzerland. Now, he had a dream, but like many businesses, Bryant faced some huge challenges. And that was, how does he grow his little tiny workshop, or think of it as a watch shop, into something really big? And in sales, many businesses struggle with sales messaging, sales positioning, and reaching an audience where not only the audience knows that there's value there, but the audience also understands how they serve. And people didn't know about Bryant's watches yet, but there was a clear sales strategy to do it. Now, after Bryant passed away, his sons took over the business. Isn't that kind of cool? And when they took over the business, like growing any team, they faced a big struggle. And the struggle was clear: how to stand out in a sea of growing competition. Interesting, they created something called the Labrador. Now, the Labrador in 1885, that became like the signature brand for the whole company. Isn't that kind of cool? Imagine starting your company. You recognize there's a problem. You step into the market to solve that problem. As a result of solving that problem, the how you solve it, your framework, your methodology, the solution becomes people recognize you for. Isn't that kind of crazy, by the way? So because of your hard work, because of your creativity, and because of your innovation and your willingness to serve, the company is successful. That's the power of perseverance and having a sales strategy. Now, Omega's breakthrough really came when they tied their sales message, their sales positioning, and their sales strategy to collaboration partnerships. Now, they didn't do any collaboration partnerships. They said, look, we're going to get involved with events. And getting involved with events, we're going to become the official timekeeper for sporting events, including, yes, including the Olympics. For CEOs today, the lesson is clear. Collaboration crushes competition, one of our 12 rules for life. And partnerships aligned with opportunities that have the same values, beliefs that you have, can not only showcase your strengths, but open up new opportunities. Just like Omega, having a strategy that can turn a product into an icon in sales is vital to creating not only a great sales message, but having a sales cycle that connects your product with your audience's aspirations, much like a timepieces become symbols of precision through these strategic partnerships. So what's my big takeaway for you? Sales strategies are the key to growing your revenue, being profitable, and making an impact. When you do that, at the end of the day, you do see your sales go up, 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 and away. With that being said, my name, by the way, is Shay Brown. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for allowing us to stream and broadcast directly to your home. I'm super excited to be here. Can't wait to share. And every morning we get started the exact same way, and that is slowing down and focusing on the one area that's important to the business, and that one area is sales. So I like to always start every single morning and say, focus on sales, focus on sales, focus on sales. You see, my belief is those three words can create the greatest breakthrough in your business. Focus on sales. You might say, why, Shay? Because if you can't focus on sales, you can't be in business. Why is that? A good question. I'm glad you asked. And the big why is that sales is the oxygen for every great business in history. And without sales, there's always more money going out than there is coming in. The point that I want to make and the point I want to land here as we get started is small, but it's so important. And that is, do small things well, get big results, yes, but selling is serious business. Selling is serious business. Selling is what? Selling is serious business. Now, as a CEO, we also got to look at the other side. And the other side is, okay, for the sales department, we've got to make sure the sales department has the right salespeople inside of it. Got it? Even if you are the number one salesperson for your company, you're the right person. I know. You've got to make sure the sales department has the right sales processes and places that support the sales system, that support the sales messaging, that support the sales positioning. And you also have to make sure that it has the right resources that are necessary. So repeat after me. This is our pledge to the sales department. I have to learn something new in order to earn new revenue from existing clients in order to get old and new clients to return. So I must learn, I must earn, and I must return. Then we go to the other side. We say, what are our objectives? Like, why do we get together? What's the big aha? Well, objectives are threefold. Threefold. They're clear, they're concise. It's about sales progress. So we're going to look at having sales growth. We're going to look at every day and try to get a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. As a result, you get to move up. Then we're also going to look all the way to the other side. And all the way on the other side, we're going to say, wait a minute, what are the hurdles that are out there? I mean, we know that every day is not rainbows, cupcakes, and unicorns. So what are the challenges that we have? And then number 5 is understanding the 5 sales pillars that every CEO must know and understand in order to grow. Let's take a look at those 5 sales pillars. Sales pillar number 1 is you must have a one-page CEO sales plan. Sales pillar number 2 is you must understand your sales cycle. Like, what's the cycle that we have to go through to get to where we want to get to? Sales pillar number 3, it's about the sales message. And sales pillar number 4, the CEO sales dashboard. In fact, we do a whole segment that we just focus on, just the CEO sales dashboard. And then number 5 is your 7-figure sales team. Now, once we have that in place, then we get to move on. And before we do that, for those folks that are watching for the very first time, or you watch every single morning, do me a favor. Look right below the video. Look right below the video and just put hashtag I'm here. Put a hashtag I'm here. Hashtag I'm here is the bat signal that you're in the conversation, that you're listening, that you've tuned in so you can tune up your sales process, your sales systems, your sales structure. Or if you're watching the replay, put hashtag replay. You see, you can see me, but I can't see you. And man, would I love to see you, by the way. And as you're watching, as you're listening as well, for those folks that are online right now, and you can't look below the video. Maybe you're on Apple TV. Maybe you're on Roku. You're on one of our syndicated on-demand streaming platforms. Maybe you download the podcast. Let's go and connect. Go over to @IamCheBrown, @IamCheBrown, and let's go ahead and connect. Let's connect right there. And the number one question I get asked is you're connecting right now. And I love to connect. I respond to every single message. It's typically, Shay, this sounds great, but what's the purpose of the CEO Sales Huddle? I mean, can you remind me again, like, why do I tune in? Why am I here? Well, the CEO Sales Huddle is a place where CEOs gather to understand how to sell more faster. So understand you know how to sell. Understand you're great at what you do. Question is, how do you do it faster? How do you do it easier? How do you do it with less effort? How do you do it newer, different than your competitors and everyone else? And then it's about sales growth, our big why. We're going to grow the sales. We're going to grow our customer base. We're going to grow the company. But in order to do that, it takes 2 things. It takes accountability and it takes consistency. And you may have heard before that consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key. And having said that, what do most people struggle with? They struggle with consistency. So we've set it up so it's only 15 minutes a day. You've only got to tune in for 15 minutes. Think there's 1,440 minutes in every day. And your role, your responsibility is to tune in for 15 minutes. And it's during this 15 minutes, it's 1% of your day that allows us to step up. That 1% a day, you get a little bit better. That 1% a day, we're not focused on branding or marketing or automation or operations or your kids or your family. You're focused on your sales department. That 1% of the day, our number one goal is $100,000 a month of consistent, predictable, reliable revenue. Now, this is over and beyond whatever you're earning today. You show up. As a result of showing up, there's extra $100,000 per month, over and beyond what you would have earned if you wasn't here. Doesn't that sound good? Doesn't that sound amazing? And it's all because you have one goal, and that is to serve. Now, people always say, Shay, that sounds great as well. I like what I'm hearing. In fact, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm smelling what you're putting in the kitchen. I get it. But then they step back and say, wait a minute, how does this happen? How do I get there? What's the roadmap? What's the blueprint? So we created, typically for our private clients, the CEO Sales Dashboard. And the CEO Sales Dashboard is something we can put in front of you to say, let's just measure 5 indicators. Just 5 indicators. Because we believe what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. And so we created the CEO Sales Dashboard. You can go over it. You can download it. I'm going to show it to you in a moment. But you can go to www.ceosalesdashboard.com. Again, www.ceosalesdashboard.com. And we're going to look at 5 key metrics. And the metrics are sales, leads, appointments, offers, and deals. Now, to do that, we've created the CEO dashboard. Now you can go ahead and download it. And once you go over to www.ceosalesdashboard.com, you can download it. And you can look on the right-hand side and see leads, appointments, offers, deals, repeat business. You can go across the top. And as you go across the top, find the day's date. Now, you can go customize it because it's an Excel sheet. And so it's open, it's not protected, it's something that you can use. And then once you do that, let's take a look at one category. Let's go down to offer. So maybe you put how many leads came in, how many appointments your team set. Maybe you've gone in and you're filling this out. Maybe you show up every single morning. But let's just anchor this for the next 60 seconds on offers. How many offers were made? Now, you can take a look at your number one product or where the focus of the company and say, how many offers were made for this product? Then how many offers were made for this product yesterday? Then how many offers were made for this product the day before? You see, we know what gets measured gets managed. What gets managed gets better. We'll get better at setting appointments. We'll get better at generating leads. We'll get better at the offers that we're making. But then there's another category. I want to take a look at that quickly. There's another category I like to look at, which is, well, what if we don't get the deal? What if it's pending? And I always say, let's measure what's hot, warm, and cold. Hot means I spoke to them. They're interested. They could do this in the next 30 days. Sorry, next 10 days. Next 10 days. Warm means next 10 to 20 days. Now, maybe they got to read the contract. Maybe you have to have another meeting. Maybe you've got to explain something. Maybe they got to ACH the payment over, whatever it is to you. And then anything 30 days and above, like, I'm like, if it ain't happening in the next 20 days, 20 to 30 days, I'm going to hold off. Anything 30 days and above, I call it cold. That means they're interested. I sold them. Not now. We got to get back together. And I might have to go back over everything one more time just to bring them up to speed. And in doing that, and then I feel good. You know what's going on in the business. Like you have one snapshot, you see what's going on in the business. But we don't stop there because we like to celebrate the wins. Like what happened yesterday that just gave us some success. So let's take a look at yesterday, by the way. Powerful people ask powerful questions. Why? Because questions steer focus. And in this life, you get what you focus on. So what was you most proud of yesterday? What was your biggest accomplishment yesterday? In the sales department alone, if you had to look at the sales department, what would you want to brag about? Like if I could bring you on a day and you had all the energy and you're the CEO and you would raise your hand, ha, 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 ha. And I said, what's the biggest accomplishment in the sales department? You say, Shay, you're going to lean in. Shay, this is what it is. What would it be? And then we go to the other side. We say every day is not rainbow, cupcakes, and unicorns. There's going to be some challenges. So what was your biggest roadblock yesterday? We talked about a case study this morning. It wasn't easy. What's preventing you today from moving forward? And then what's the one thing you can do that only you can do that if you did it, it would move your business and or life forward? It's all on you. You can do this one thing. You can make this decision. You can take that step forward. And in doing that, it can help move the business forward. My message of the day is review your sales strategy. My message of the day is it's about the sales strategy. My message of the day is it's about the sales strategy. We look at case after case after case after study after case study after case study after case study. One common theme is there. Successful people slow down and they take a review of what's working and what's not working. And they adapt their strategy. I want you to focus just on your sales department. Like I don't want you to focus on marketing right now or branding or automation or any content you got right. Just on your sales strategy. I want you to hone in on that. And in doing that, now you can focus. And I know it's a ghost saying, but it's so true. Where your energy goes, where your focus goes, your energy goes. With that being said, I want to remind you that you're incredible, that you're amazing, that you're an awesome CEO. You're a game changer. Only game changers show up. Only rock stars show up. And I believe for you, your best is yet to come. Thanks for allowing us to stream into your home or into your office right now. We appreciate it. And I can't wait to see you on the other side. God bless and keep doing God's work.